I would like to welcome everybody to the Devin Smith PS4 Sports League Network live on YouTube, PS4 live stream, Joe Price Facebook, and today we're going to be doing the final game of the Phillies and San Francisco Giants series. Phillies lead the series 2-0. Philadelphia Phillies season record 45-14. The Giants are 28-30. I'm Coach Big Kurt Lord Green, and I will be coaching the Philadelphia Phillies at San Francisco Giants for Game 3 of a 3-game series to wrap it up. If anybody would like to join any leagues, friend me on my PSN at Joe Price 834. Friend me on Facebook under the name Joe Price. Friend me on my YouTube page, Devin Smith. Hit the subscribe button, then hit the bell to be notified for new content. Also, check out my new Facebook page, Joe Price Hall of Fame, which is an exclusive championship Facebook page that has playoff championship content from the past and the current.
Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Should be a good one here this afternoon between the Philadelphia Phillies and the San Francisco Giants. We've got an excellent matchup on our hands in this one. Two of the league's craftiest starters go head-to-head next. Madison Bumgarner gets the start for San Francisco in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, we're getting a look at a real competitive pitcher here. Career ERA in the low threes, and that's not an easy thing to do in the day and age of small ballparks and guys swinging for the fences. Rock solid pitcher, does a lot of things well, and it'll be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
Ready now, Cesar Hernandez. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Hernandez.
First offering on its way. Cue shot here out toward short, and one gone. With that, here's the starting lineup for the visiting Philadelphia Phillies. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, I was fortunate to play 2 years in this ballpark and call it my home, AT&T Park, and one thing I'll tell you is, as a right-handed hitter, get going opposite field into the bay out of your head, because it's not happening. You have to keep the line drive approach, and this park plays two different ways. Day game, the ball will fly a little bit to left. Night game, stay on the attack, stay big part of the field, up the middle the other way, and you'll have success.
And that's waved at and missed for strike one. The temperature here at first pitch, a very seasonal 63 degrees this afternoon. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. This is on the ground over to first, and he'll take it onto the bag himself. Two gone now here in the first.
Batting third, first baseman, Carlos.
Here's Carlos Santana now. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. First pitch coming. Here it is. Grounded back up the middle. Crawford's got it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. Now it'll be the Giants' turn. No score. Aaron Nola is ready to go as he's on the mound for the Phils. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Aaron Nola coming on, the pride and joy of Louisiana State University. Kind of a four-pitch mix. Fastball, slider, curveball, and change. None of his pitches rate really on a scale of 10. None of them are 8s or 9s, but he's solid and he throws strikes. You'll know early if he's on, he'll induce a lot of ground balls.
Here's Joe Panik. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Pulled toward right center field. After it is Williams. He's there and records the first out. And with that, a look at Bruce Bochy's lineup card for the Giants. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup in a daytime home contest.
Well, Matty, we know this is a pitcher's park. The numbers bear it out. Look for the managers to play a part in this one. Hopefully the guys listened in the hitters meeting. They're going to stay up the middle, big part of the yard. But when they get on, look for some wheels in motion, some execution, trying to manufacture some runs. I think that's how this lineup will play it out.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys with pop like this, they're hunting for the ball belt high and above. So that was a nicely spotted fastball down in the zone.
And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Matthew Ross.
Hey, D-Row, this is a pitcher's best friend, Matthew Ross. Very wide strike zone.
Yeah, no excuses from the offense today. You know coming in when you see the lineup card and Matt Ross is behind the dish, you better be aggressive.
Crawford fields it cleanly. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Batting third, catcher, Buster
Here's Buster Posey now, a winner of last year's Silver Slugger Award for NL catchers. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit back up the middle. Hernandez right there. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Giants are down 1-2-3. We are still scoreless. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a ball hit high in the air, deep down the left field line. This has plenty of carry, but it bends just foul into the second deck. Well, fans of good pitching are in for a real treat today. Guys, what can we expect from the matchup?
Well, Matty, these are two guys that aren't hard throwers. They're more touchy-feely guys. Hard, soft, up, down, in and out, D-row. And these are the kind of guys that can really frustrate you when you're in that batter's box.
100%, Dan. When you got a flamethrower on the mound, he's going to live and die with his good stuff. But when you got a finesse guy out there, you step out of the box and a lot of different thoughts start entering your mind. What should I sit on? This is going to be an interesting matchup.
Up next will be Nick Williams. And he's first pitch swinging here as he lines this one into left field for a base hit.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
Bronco.
In now, Michael Franco. Now a ball lined to the left side. But this is a foul ball. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. A knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it. Working for the punch out and the offering. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Pence on the run. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he'll indeed move up 90 feet, putting runners at the corners now with one away.
Okay, here's how San Francisco lines up defensively. And let's take a look at first baseman Brandon Belt, nicknamed Baby Giraffe for obvious reasons. This guy has got big-time pop, short swing to the baseball. Also, very sure-handed defender. One of the best in the game at picking balls over at first and manipulating that bag for his infield.
Coming to the plate now, J.P. Crawford, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First offering on its way. Line towards center field. And a base hit as the Phillies will strike first in this one. They lead it 1-0. And there's out number 2. And now the tag is applied. It's a double play, and the side is retired. Phillies strand one. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. His past line against Aaron Nola. He's hitless in 3 at-bats.
Evan Longoria.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And it's fouled away.
That fastball must have a little late life on it, because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Hit on the ground out to short. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first.
Time to take a look at the Philly D. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
So in now for San Francisco, Brandon Belt, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch on its way. Way in front of that fastball.
What a well-executed pitch right there. Just a little bit off the corner right there. Got a great hitter to go a little bit outside his zone.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Bottom of the second here with no score. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Batting six.
If you've got a good fastball going and they're not handling, keep throwing it. Right there, 3 fastballs in a row. He gone.
Into the box, Hunter Pence. Fly ball right down the line in left. Hoskins sprinting after it. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Giants down in order. We'll move to the third with no score. Back now in San Francisco on MLB Network. Thanks for joining us today. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Jorge Alfaro, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Bumgarner ready with the 0-1. This is line to left. Into a slide, and he makes a great catch for the first down.
That's a slick play out there as we take a look at it on show motion. He was charging in quickly, and he slides to get under the ball just before it reaches the ground and gets the out. Well done.
Standing in now, Aaron Nola. Liner towards second, but there to take this one is the second baseman, and that's out number 2.
Now batting, second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
Riding in once again, Cesar Hernandez. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. McCutchen is there, and they go down in a hurry here as his side is quickly retired. Phillies down on just 4 pitches. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. Let's see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. First offering on its way. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Franco has a play. 1 down.
Batting 8th, center fielder.
Next to bat for the Giants, Austin Jackson. Now here's the pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Here it comes. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1 and 2.
The MO of this pitcher in the early going is certainly establishing the inside part of the plate. He has been dominant. Sometimes you just got to tip your hat if a guy can effectively, consistently pitch inside like he is.
Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Pereira has a play. 2 down.
Batting 9th, pitcher, Madison Bumgarner.
Now the Giants pitcher, Madison Bumgarner. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Hit sharply, but foul down the right side. Down the third baseline. This will get foul for strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Giants are down 1, 2, 3. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He'll begin things here against Madison Bumgarner.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Jackson is right there, 1 down.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again, Carlos Santana. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line drive to left. This will hang up just long enough to be run down in shallow left for a tough second out.
For Philadelphia, left fielder, Reese Hoskins.
Digging in for his second at bat, Reese Hoskins. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at bat on its way. Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. And it's gone into the arcade section. Rhys Hoskins with a solo shot, and the Phillies grab a 1-0 lead.
I can tell you one thing, you might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got, a really bad result.
Now batting, right fielder.
Stepping in now, Nick Williams. Fly ball out to straightaway right field. After it is McCutchen. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. But the Phillies strike first on this solo home run. Bottom of the fourth coming up. It's now 1-0 Philadelphia. Ready for another chance? Joe Panic back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, right fielder, Andrew McCutchen.
So stepping in, Andrew McCutchen. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball. The 0-1 on its way. Fouled away.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Giants are still searching for their first hit of the ball game. A ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Santana is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, right catcher, number 20.
So digging in now, Buster Posey. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Herrera's there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Giants down in order. They trail this one 1-0. Back alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as Michael Franco gets set to start out the inning.
Franco.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Oh, and he gets the inning started with a bang as this is hit high and deep to left field. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, J.P. Crawford. First delivery to him on the way. Line to the right side, but foul. Down the first baseline. And this is past Belt on down the line. A fair ball. And he's safe.
Hello.
Hey guys, he doubled up right there. Back-to-back sliders. Nice job by the batter right there. Just misses the first one, makes the adjustment, stays a little shorter, and drives the next pitch for a base hit.
Hello. Hello.
Comes set.
I'm
Here's the
Japanese.
Hello, welcome.
Belt
Welcome
high
to the
and
station.
right down the middle.
Hello,
for a
good morning,
strike.
good morning,
Well,
welcome.
partway through this one, and it's safe to say that both of these starters have brought their best stuff, and each lineup looks a bit helpless out there.
Well, this one's kind of gone as we thought, D-Roll. Both of these command pitchers down in the strike zone, moving the ball up, down, in and out, making it very difficult for these hitters to put anything together.
Yeah, a lot of soft contact, a lot of indecision on the part of both offenses. Nobody seems to want to pot commit to any pitch because these guys are really mixing and matching.
Now a throw to second, and he can't get back in time, so the hit and run works against them as he hits right into a double play.
Okay, you say you Japanese. Okay, welcome. Welcome to the
third
station.
Baseman Evan Longoria. He leads off
I don't know how to speak Japanese, but I'm speaking English and
yeah, baseball
welcome. Good morning. Welcome to the station. I hope you enjoy the channel. I hope you subscribe to my channel.
But now is maybe
have a lot of good content over here.
Ways to get the guy on the mound out
a lot of good sports content.
Here comes the first pitch. Right over the middle, knee high.
Hey, that's another nice two-seamer right there. He's been able to manipulate that pitch all game, keeping it at the hollow of the knee, getting a lot of ground balls and a lot of swing and miss.
A windup and the 0-1. A bouncer to the left side. And the throw to first is in time, one gone.
The first baseman, number 9, Brandon.
So one away now. Here's Brandon Belt, the first baseman. First pitch of the at-bat. Left side, but well fouled.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Grounded to first. Gloved by Santana, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting.
Still a little early to start talking about these things. There you go, right there. A big goose egg in that hit column, worth keeping in mind as we get later into the afternoon. Settling in now, Hunter Pence. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball one. Pence is a player referred to as clutch by teammates, coaches, and of course the media. He seems to find himself in pressure situations often, and it's hard to find many instances where those moments have gotten the best of him. It just appears he really relishes the big spot. Heading out towards shallow right, and he drops it. Around second now, and they still haven't flagged this one down. Pence takes the turn at third. He wants it all. He comes across to score, and the Giants have tied it. We're all square at one apiece. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and stepping in, the slick fielding shortstop, Brandon Crawford. First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Now the pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So 1 run on 1 hit, which was the home run. No errors, and no one left on base. We're through 5 here at the ballpark, all tied at 1-1. Digging in to try it again, Aaron Nola.
Leading off for the Phillies, pitcher, Aaron Nola.
First pitch on its way. Swing and a little blooper to center. Coming in on it is Jackson, and he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
He came to play today, not just only on the bump right there. He's thrown the ball well, but on the offensive side of the ball, he's able to contribute and help this offense put itself in position to score some more runs.
Into the box now, Cesar Hernandez. as he grounds one briskly to short. To second for one. On to Belt, and they turn to a double play.
Now batting, the center fielder, Odubel Herrera.
Ready for another chance? Odubel Herrera. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And now a pitch on the way. Hit out towards second. Scooped up on the backhand. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. We'll get a look at Austin Jackson when we come back. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 6, all tied at 1-1. Here's Austin Jackson, the center fielder. He'll begin things here against Aaron Nola.
Center fielder, Austin Jackson.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
Second pitch is chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind now 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. This is on the ground over to first. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And the recovery's a quick one as he gets his man at first. Good composure that time to record the first out of the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, Madison Bumgarner, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a knee-high fastball. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Way in front of that fastball.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Now a swing and a ball foul tip straight into the catcher's glove as he's able to hold on for the second out.
Well, pitching domination continues. Just a total of 2 runs on the board, so both of these starters should feel really good about their showings. If you love good pitching, this has been the game for you.
Here's Joe Panik as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Behind 0-2 now.
All right, that's when you got to tell yourself to slow down a little bit right there. Out in front.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Giants are down 1-2-3. Score remains tied 1-1. Back here in San Francisco, all square at 1 as we get set to start the 7th. But before we do, let's take a look at the game summary to this point. Here's Carlos Santana now. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Well, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A swinging bunt up the third baseline. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Up next for Philadelphia, left fielder,
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
And that's in there for a strike.
Oh, he thanks his lucky stars right there, getting away with that hanger. I cannot believe he didn't pull the trigger on that pitch.
Bumgarner ready with the 0-1. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
Yeah, this guy's having a good day right there. You can tell he is all over. His timing is spot on. This pitching staff is going to have to find a way to attack him a little differently.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. McCutchen is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
the right fielder, number 5, Nick Williams.
Digging in once again, Nick Williams. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. Hard hit ball to second. Panic is there. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. Phillies down in order. Still tied 1 apiece. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Right fielder, Andrew.
Here comes the first pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. The 1-0 home. Bounced softly in front of the plate. And quickly, there's one down to lead off the frame.
Now batting, the catcher, number 28, Buster.
Here's Buster Posey now. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Hello.
A fastball that just misses inside.
Hello, gaming bro. Hello. How you doing? Good morning. Hello.
And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
The 2-0 on the way. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. Oh, that hit him. Let's hope he's okay.
Oh, come on.
And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
You know, D-Row, as a pitcher, that could be so frustrating. You're taught to try to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single
Yeah,
right
Giants
there. He has
beat
no
the,
business. He'll line out
Phillies
probably
yesterday.
15 times, but it won't even out. You take him when you can get him.
And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2.
The first baseman, number 9.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And standing in now, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Brandon Belt. From the stretch. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Hey, if this guy's able to execute that two-seamer down and away consistently, he's going to get a lot of swing and misses. He's going to get a lot of weak contact. He might even
Giants
get a few
beat
knots on
Phillies
some big
2-0.
And he fouls this one off. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Giants leave 1. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Striding in once again, Michael Franco. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Phil's about to get swept.
Yeah, they're about to get swept. You're right.
First offering on its way.
But we're about to sweep the Giants.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. And he's going to make it.
Good base still. We got two bases. All right, good hit for the Phillies.
He was willing that thing to get out of here. Would have given them the lead right here late in the game, but it ends up hitting off the wall, and he heads into second with an extra base hit. We'll see if the next man up can come through with a clutch here.
And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford as he'll swing and lift a fly ball to right center.
Jackson is under it. One out. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Jorge Alfaro. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit in the air out to right. McCutchen is there. 2 down.
Now batting, catcher.
Ready once again, Aaron Nola. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. Lifted in the air out to center field. And Crawford will make the play, and the inning is over. Hunter Pence will start things out when we come back. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. All tied at 1-1. Ready for another shot now. Hunter Pence. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
Left fielder, Hunter Pence.
First pitch on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. And Pence has fallen into an 0-2 hole here. We've seen outstanding performances from both of the starters in this one all game long. Both of these guys have been able to stay a few steps ahead of batters they've faced, and we'll see if either lineup can scratch something across in the later innings of the game.
You know, D-Row, this is what happens sometimes when you get guys out there like these two pitchers that move the ball up, down, in and out. They disrupt timing, and it just looks like both teams have been very uncomfortable in the batter's box.
It just seemed like the catcher never moved his glove on either side today. They were throwing darts out there, executing all 4 quadrants, and kept both teams off balance.
Fastball got him looking, as that had 2-seam action on it. 1 gone.
The shortstop, number 35.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brandon Crawford. He's popped up in his first plate appearance and flied out last time around. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that one right down Main Street. Now the pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Hoskins waits on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The center fielder, number 16, Austin Jackson.
Next to bat for the Giants, Austin Jackson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
They haven't gotten much going against this guy so far in this one. He's been pitching well, and one of the key numbers to look at, first pitch strikes over 70% so far in this outing.
The windup and the 0-1. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one. Looking at strike two, a fastball that catches the inside corner.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Giants down in order. Score remains tied 1-1. And now Boch is going to make his way out toward home plate, and it looks like we'll see a double switch here. Corey Guerin will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Gorky Hernandez will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hole in the order here on that double switch. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Cesar Hernandez. He's 0 for 3 so far, so he hasn't done much to help at the top of the lineup. First delivery to him on the way. Now here's the ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out. The Giants are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter. Great day's work any way you look at it. So next to the plate for the Phils, Odubel Herrera. He was a ground out victim last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he will make it all the way to third now, as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Now batting.
Of course they feel good about the triple, but I know how managers think, and he's in the dugout wishing that triple would have come when some guys were on base. They've left a lot of guys out there in this one. We'll see if his teammate can bring him home.
So now Carlos Santana. And he'll probably send it in the air out to center field. Hernandez coasts under it. And that's the second out of the inning. One hit's all they get. A tie game headed to the last of the ninth. The Giants look to celebrate at home next. So in now for San Francisco, Gorky Hernandez.
Center fielder.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Skied into straightaway right. Hernandez over to his left. One down.
The second baseman, number 12. Joe Panic.
Here's Joe Panic. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fouled off. Popped him up. Santana on the move. 2 gone.
Now batting. Right fielder, Andrew McCutchen.
Stepping in, Andrew McCutchen. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And this is down for extra bases. And there's your winning run moving into scoring position.
Hey, that's a nice piece of hitting right there. 2-out base knock to put the winning run on base. Let's see if someone can catch a gap and end this thing.
So coming to the plate, Buster Posey, as he'll look to get the ball into the outfield and bring home what would be the winning run from second base. Here's the first pitch. 0-1 the count. Possible winning runs at second with 2 down, however. And there's ball 1. This one's down to third. Played on the backhand. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. Due up for the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This one's down to third. Taken in by Longoria. Throw to first gets him. 1 out here to lead off the 10th.
Now batting, right fielder, Nick.
Up next will be Nick Williams. First pitch of the at-bat. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. In there, a base hit.
Got to be a little frustrated on the offensive side. Yeah, everybody's getting knocks and the batting averages are flowing right now, but nobody's come up with that big runner in scoring position, 2-out knock kind of feel that really is going to break this game over.
In now, Maikel Franco, as he hits one on a line to left field, and that's in there, base hit. And with that, the go-ahead runs up to second now with only 1 away.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. Williams at second. Franco at first. 1 gone. Lifted the other way out to left center. There to take this in is Crawford, and there are 2 away now.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well executed pitch there.
So striding in, Jorge Alfaro. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Here's the first pitch. Flying toward right center. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. One more look at the full extension catch that strands 2 men on the base paths. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
Evan Longoria.
Skied into straightaway right. Williams is there. 1 pitch, 1 out.
The first baseman, number 9. Brandon
Coming to the plate now, Brandon Belt. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. chopped in front of home plate. Throw gets him, 2 down.
The left fielder, number 8, Hunter Pence.
Standing in, Hunter Pence. He got called out on strikes his last time through. First pitch on its way. Popped him up. Santana has room in foul territory, and the inning is over. Giants are down 1-2-3. Still tied 1 apiece. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Derek Law takes the mound to start the 11th inning.
Now pitching and batting in the 6th spot, number 64, Derek Law. Now playing left field and batting in the 8th spot, number 37,
Aaron Altair is going to grab a bat now, so he'll be asked to get things started in the top half of the 11th. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hernandez is there, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now back, second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Cesar Hernandez. He flew out in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. Pulled toward right center field. Hernandez over to his left, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, center fielder, Odubel Herrera.
Ready once again, Odubel Herrera. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Hernandez giving chase. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. So they breeze through this half of the inning. It's getting late. 1 run can win it as we move to the bottom of the 11th. All tied at 1-1. Mark Leiter takes over now to start the home 11th, and he's looking to get this one to the visiting 12th. Ready for another chance? Brandon Crawford. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Brandon Crawford.
First delivery to him on the way. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Ripped on the ground to first. Santana's got it, and he'll step on first himself for the out. So his day fully over now as you get a look at the pitching line for the Phillies starter, and he'll be very happy with how the day went. Now to the plate, Kelby Tomlinson. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch on its way. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 1 out, nobody on. Hit down the third baseline. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first. And this will go down as an E5 as you can see the exasperation on his face. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Borges Hernandez. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. The 0-1. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Crawford ranging into the outfield. He makes the running play. 2 down.
The second baseman, number
And now
12.
back to the leadoff spot in the Giants lineup. Stepping forward, Joe Panic. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. No balls and 1 strike. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Some guys have no trouble hitting with 2 strikes, and some guys never want to get there. Let's see the approach right here. I'd like to see him shorten up a little bit, maybe choke up and try and work the ball back up the middle the other way.
And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least 1 more. 1 error in the inning, but it doesn't hurt him. 11 innings in the books now, all tied at 1-1. Here's Carlos Santana now.
Leading off for Philadelphia, first baseman, Carlos Santana.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. High in the air out towards shallow right. McCutchen has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out. Riding in once again, Rhys Hoskins. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. First offering on its way. Line towards center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. But fortunately, he'll hold on at first with just a single.
Yeah, I don't know if I love the approach of pulling the trigger on that 0-0 pitch. I can't imagine that's exactly what he's looking for. If the result works, pitcher can't be too mad.
Standing in now, Nick Williams. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Tomlinson is after it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Digging in to try it again, Maikel Franco. There are 2 gone, and the possible go-ahead run at first. Here's the first pitch. Line drive to center field. Hernandez is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired. Phillies down on just 4 pitches. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Here's Andrew McCutchen now.
Leading off for the Giants, right fielder, Andrew McCutchen.
First delivery to him on the way. Popped him up. Hernandez on the move. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the catcher, number 28.
Here's Buster Posey now. He was a ground out victim last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the break, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
0-2 the count to Posey.
Let's see if he continues to climb that ladder, or does he try and get him fishing on something bouncing in the dirt.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Hernandez takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
Now batting, third baseman, Evan Longoria.
Next to bat for the Giants, Evan Longoria. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First offering on its way. No balls and a strike to count. 2 out, nobody on. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He is pounding the zone. He's got 2 quick outs. You better pull the trigger.
Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Chasing after it is Herrera. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So they go quietly here in this half inning. Time to put the coffee pot on. 13th inning coming up. All tied at 1-1. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Sam Dyson takes the hill now to begin the lucky 13th inning.
Now pitching and batting in the 3rd spot, number 49, Sam Dyson. Now catching and batting in the 6th spot, number 5.
Digging in now for Philadelphia, J.P. Crawford. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Leading off for Philadelphia, shortstop, J.P. Crawford.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Line drive to center field. And that'll get down for a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch, and it's early trouble here this half of the inning.
Sometimes the first pitch is the best pitch you'll see all at bat. Definitely coming out of his shoes. Aggressive style. First pitch. Base hit up the middle.
Into the box, Jorge Alfaro, as he'll go after the first pitch and line one into right field for a base hit. He'll get it into second, and the throw will go to second as they get the force out.
Oh, man, I don't know how that happened. Looked to be a base hit to the outfield, but then all of a sudden the throw comes in and they get the force on the plate. To be honest, that just can't happen.
Cameron Rupp will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 29, Cameron Rupp.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Hernandez racing back, and just short of a home run. This ball's off the wall. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
Well, one thing's for certain. That makes the manager look like a genius right there. He calls on him to pinch hit, hoping for any kind of spark, and he gives him a little bit more than that, blasting a double that almost leaves the ballpark. Big innings often start with beginnings like this.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order. So next to the plate for the Phils, Odubel Herrera. And a pivotal moment in this one. Tie ball game, bases loaded, but the possibility of an inning-ending double play does still exist here. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a fly ball. This ought to at least get the go-ahead run in. Catch made here in medium deep right center, and the runner's breaking from third. He's in there at the plate, and deep into extra innings, they have taken the lead.
Hey, putting together good at-bats late in the games can really help out, and how about this sac fly right here? Good at-bat that leads to his team getting the lead here in the late innings.
Here's Carlos Santana now, attempting to, as they say, get off the schneid here. 0 for 5 so far. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch high in the air out to center field. Hernandez on the move, and he makes the catch as just the one run comes across in the inning. Phillies get a couple of hits here, and it leads to 1 on the scoreboard. And now this crowd finds their club behind the 8 ball here, as they don't want to wind up on the losing end of this thing. It's the Phillies 2 and the Giants 1. Edobre Ramos comes in out of the bullpen as he'll finally try to wrap this one up in the bottom of the 13th. Ready for another shot now. Brandon Belt. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. He's set. Here it comes. Swings through the slider there. Ramos has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. Here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate.
Back-to-back sliders in on the hands. He didn't handle it real well at all on the previous pitch, so why not come right back with it again? Better job of laying off that one, though.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, and he'll pounce on this quickly to tag him out. So in now for San Francisco, Nick Hundley. Now here's the pitch. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. One out, nobody on. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
That's going to even up the count at 2-2. The 2-2 is at the knees and called strike 3.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
First offering on its way. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
Last strike here for the Giants. Sinking line drive out to right center, and that'll get down for a 2-out single.
And if you're the manager, you've got to love that about your team. They were down to their last strike, but they refused to go down without a fight, so they lived to fight some more.
Here's Kelby Tomlinson. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. A ball and 2 strikes now.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Crawford, the runner at first with 2 gone. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
Pretty good discipline right there with 2 strikes. That's a tough sweeping slider. Not many guys lay off that pitch.
Hit to first. And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Yeah, that's a sweet win, especially on the road. They took the lead in the top of the 13th and held on to it in the bottom to secure this win.
Pitching and defense game 2-1, the final score this afternoon. Mark Leiter gets the W on the mound. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and the rest of our crew. This is Matt Vasgersian, and you've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. See you next time.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies. 2 runs on 12 hits. 1 error. They left 10 men on base. For the Giants, 1 run, 4 hits, 2 errors. They left 4 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 16 minutes. Our paid attendance this afternoon, 41,503. The Giants thank you for attending today's game at AT&T Park and remind you to please buckle up and drive home safely.